Hi, I am Claire. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I am going to be doing a colonial house in The Sims 4. So, since this is the month of Thanksgiving, and more specifically the week of Thanksgiving, I decided to do a colonial house in The Sims. I've been also watching the show on HGTV called House of History, where they restore houses that were built in the colonial times and even earlier. So I had a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of direction of where I wanted to take this house. There's a bathtub in the master bedroom because of something I learned on that show, is that they would have the bath next to the fireplace so it would be easier to heat the bathtub. And so I'm like, that's a good idea. I'm going to use that for my house. So we're not in the master bedroom right now. We're currently in the kitchen, so that information might be a little bit premature, but I want to keep this kitchen very blue in the style. I should have Googled colonial styles, but I felt confident by just watching that one show that this would be work and these colors would be good. I wanted to use the cottage kitchen kit in this house because it felt like the most appropriate appliances and counters for this house. Kind of older and a little bit more run down, but still looks nice in the house since it is a restored house. That's what I was trying to go for. So we are in now the dining room. So this dining room doesn't really have an entrance through the hallway. You have to go through the kitchen into the dining room. That might have been a better idea, to have a walkway through the kitchen or not to have a walkway through the kitchen, but had to have a walkway to the front hall to the dining room. But I wanted there to walk through the kitchen. So we do have space for pets because I am building this in the world of Brenelton Bay, since it is based off of New England, which is, I think, one of the United Colonies for settlements, and so I thought that would be kind of nice. I also built it right next to the vet clinic, so it looks very much like this house has been here for a very long time. And so you can see in the dining room, I'm carrying the blues into the dining room as well. And now I think we are going to be going into the office. Yes. So I have this desk, and I wanted to go for a white desk like I normally do, but I'm like, the walls are all white. You can't see it right now, but the walls are all white, and so I'm gonna go for a blue desk, but the orange looks kind of out of place, so I'm gonna go for orange tissue box. And I feel like this is a kind of fun room, kind of out of my element in a way. And so I feel like whenever the House with History people do houses, they usually have a theme or a person of oh, they were a stonemason, we should put a stone fireplace in the backyard. And so I didn't really know who would be the occupation. But I was thinking either a metal worker or a stone person, since there is a stone fireplace that could be restored, but also it could be a stone or a metal worker, because in the entryway there is metal work on the coat rack and the umbrella stand. So I'm not fully sure. I was just trying to be the show and pay tribute to the past owners of this house, even though technically this is a new build, but I wanted to pretend I was renovating this house. So we are just going to be changing the couches to green because I didn't want this room to be blue. I wanted there to be blue on the walls to tie into the kitchen, but I feel like if I added blue chairs, that would be a little too much blue. And so now we are just adding chairs and a half to the fireplace, so you can curl up by the fire, grab a book, and have a little reading session. And I do also add a chess table. Actually, all of the hobby items I add are from like the same from the last house I did, which is the Japanese duplex. That was last week's video. So now we are just going to be going up to the second level and going to be starting off with the master bedroom. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I did put a bathtub in the bedroom because of like the heating the water was easier. Even though there isn't a fireplace, the bathtub's in like the fireplace like alcove, and I wanted there to be like 3 chimneys, like a center chimney and then 2 off to the side, but there's only 1 fireplace, so that was kind of an error on my part. But we just wanted to keep like the exterior very historic but like modern technology. We have thermostats and stuff, and so they really only need 1 fireplace, so they're probably just trying to keep the exterior the same. But since modern technology, I am rambling, but we are just going to be adding these chairs to the room to have a little seating area, trying to keep it all in this nice red color, which is a little bit bold, I think, from the time period, but I kind of like it. I just wanted to make sure there was like a correct looking bed in the space. And so now we are in the second bedroom, which is like a kid's bedroom. I was trying to make like a little Simsy's bedroom, but I know that sounds like I'm plagiarizing her, but I feel like Little Simsy has like very simple kind of classic bedroom, so I was trying to go for that. I wasn't trying to plagiarize her, I was just trying to take inspiration from her. And so we do have a violin for this child, and then a stuffed animal for to talk to and hug. And so we are just going to be adding some posters to have a kid feel. And now we are in the third bedroom of the house, which is what I would imagine for a teenager. And so this bedroom is kind of big for just like 1 sim, but I feel like it designed it pretty well to make it seem like small. Like I added a very oversized bookshelf, and I wasn't exactly sure what the sim like interests would be. I kind of decided that it would be, or the sim would be a musician, a bookworm. Then you see I have a guitar, and then I'm going to be having a very large bookshelf in this corner. So we kind of decided that, or I kind of decided that it was going to be for a musician bookworm. And so now we were just going to be adding a dresser, and I couldn't find like a matching color for the dresser, so I'm just like, I like the style's good, I'm just going to keep the dresser gray and have everything else be this red wood color. And so I actually used the same side table as in the kids' bedroom, and actually when I noticed that, I'm like, wait. And I had to like do a quick camera change, and it was like a little too fast, and so I cut it out. But now we are just going to be going outside and quickly adding some things on the back balcony area. It's very simple. In the back, it just has this bench and a art easel, so your Sims can paint the surroundings. And so I realized that I have never showed you the bathroom, and so after I did the balcony, I'm like, okay, I need to come back inside and do a bathroom real quick. So it's very simple. I feel like each bathroom is basically like this in their own way. I didn't really need to add a bathtub into the master bedroom since there's a bathtub in the master bedroom. And so now we are going to be going downstairs on to the first level. Going to be adding some monkey bars, some planter boxes. I added some dog agility equipment since there is space for a dog. I did add a dog bowl and some dog beds. I just didn't want to add a litter box. Didn't want to figure out a way to add a litter box. So we are getting close to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I post new videos every single Tuesday, so please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're interested in downloading this house. The information will be down in the description. I'm probably going to call it something like Colonial Home, something simple like that, but we are just going to be adding some details, adding an art easel into the office, and I hope to see you all next week for another video. Bye!